In today's video tutorial, we're going to be going over the fundamentals of squatting for beginners. I have 4 simple tips for you guys to help improve your squat. First, we're going to start off with the feet. Our foot placement should be slightly wider than shoulder width apart. They should have a slight outward turn. Second, on the descent, our knees should scoop outward following the same path as our feet or slightly wider. In this way, we're going to help to stabilize the knee and hip joints, and we're going to prevent a lot of injury. Third, on the descent, we should also be considering our placement of our hips. The first thing we should do is shoot those hips back like we're going to be sitting in a seat, and then go down. The fourth thing that I really want to emphasize here is that our feet should be flat and our spine and head should be in a neutral position. In this way, we're going to help strengthen our mobility of our hips, our quads, our hamstrings, and our glutes while preventing injury. Now, if you're having trouble with that, what we need to do is take a step back, go ahead and grab yourself a chair, something that you could comfortably sit up and down on. And what we're going to go ahead and do is use that as an assistance for us. To begin, I actually went ahead and grabbed a trash bin because that's a good height for my mobility, meaning I could get down into the position comfortably without feeling any tension in my hips. Okay, so what I want you guys to do is use either your chair, this could be anything, it could be your couch, your sofa, anything that you could comfortably sit up and down on as an assistance for you. So what we're going to do, we're going to start off with our feet shoulder width apart, same exact thing, and what I really want you guys to focus on is just being able to get into the position. If you guys are really struggling following all those 4 steps that I gave for you before, then what you guys need to go ahead and do is reevaluate your mobility here. Okay, if you're really struggling to sit up and down comfortably and then let alone adding any weight on top of that, what we need to really do is focus on the movement of our hip and knee joints. The other things that are going to compensate for that are going to be our lower back, our core, our posture for one. If you guys are sitting all day at work, I can't even tell you the type of tension that you're actually going to be developing in your lower back, your thoracic portion of the back, which is the upper back, the hips, meaning the hip flexors. You have to think if you're sitting in a position like this all day long, these muscles are engaged to hold you up. So if you're not engaging your core muscles and other things like that throughout the day with physical exercise, you're going to have a lot of complications, especially if you haven't been moving in a little while. So the number one thing we really need to focus on here is going to be your mobility. Okay, and I have other video tutorials discussing mobility. You could go ahead and go to Universal Strength and Fitness Guidebooks on YouTube, on Instagram, and on Facebook, okay, to watch these tutorials on how to improve your mobility and really the foundations of exercise. If you guys have any questions, please subscribe and leave me a comment. I'm going to try to get back to you guys as soon as possible. And as always, good luck with your fitness goals. You guys got this. Boom.